This week at Parliament I spoke in a couple of debates, and one of these was on housing and specifically on the private rented sector. It used to be this was relatively small, but with the sale of council houses, housing association houses, and also many people now with bought houses are moving into the private rented sector. For some people this is a choice, they either just want to be there short term, but for other people they're forced into the private rented sector because there are not enough housing association houses. So part of the answer is that we need to keep on building more houses, and I'm glad to say that that is gradually happening. However, in many other countries people do stay in rented accommodation for much longer and they have quite a stable and secure situation. That is not the case here so much because people in private rented flats can be really thrown out at very little notice. That doesn't always happen, but they don't have the same security that people do have with a housing association. So I very much agree with the proposal that there should be more security of tenure, both for the landlord and for the tenant. That, I would hope, would mean that people in private rented flats would become more part of the community, would be more committed to getting on with their neighbours and integrating into the community, because sadly at the moment a lot of the antisocial behaviour complaints I get are linked with the private rented sector. There's a separate question about control of rents. These have not been rising so much in Glasgow perhaps, but they certainly have in Aberdeen and Edinburgh and elsewhere, and I think that will need to be considered. But the quality of the accommodation is really key in ensuring there's safety. So this is an issue that I'm very much hoping the Scottish Government and Margaret Burgess, the Housing Minister, will be taking up in future.